it's Brookelynne and welcome to my channel. If you're new here, thank you so much for stopping by. I make videos twice a week, so on Tuesdays and on Fridays. And if you're a return subscriber, thank you so much for your continued love and support of my channel. And I'm really hoping you're enjoying my content. So today's video is going to be a first impression review on the Wella Colour Fresh mask in the shade Chocolate Touch. It looks like this. Now this varies in price. I think the original price is about £15, but I got it for £11.50 I think on Just My Look. I will link Just My Look down below in the actual link of this product. So I got it the cheapest in Just My Look, and it came within about 3 or 4 days of ordering it, which is quite good. And you get 150ml of product. They do have, I'm not sure how many shades I have, I think it's about what, 15 or 13 shades, I'm not entirely sure. I will try to put how many shades are in the description box. I have used this on my hair yesterday. I washed my hair and tried to get as much water out of it in the shower to wring the water out, and I applied a good amount, like section by section, a good amount of this in my hair. Basically it's a mask, like a regular deep condition mask with 50% colour, so it's like half and half. It's a hybrid between a semi-permanent colour and a mask, basically a colour mask, similar to the Maria Nila Colour Refresh and the Revlon Colour Ball. It's basically that kind of jam, that vibe, which I love. See, them colour masks, they are the best thing in God's earth for coloured hair. Not even joking, they are the best for coloured hair, like for keeping the colour in between your permanent colours. There, you need one of these. If you have coloured hair, you need one of these. So the Chocolate Touch shade is a darker shade. They don't have black, unfortunately. I do wish you would bring out a black. I do really wish you would bring out a black. So well, if you're watching this, bring out a black or like a cool brown as well. The reason why I bought Chocolate Touch is because I've been enjoying a slightly warmer tone than my dark brown, almost black hair. Personally I do prefer a cool toned dark brown colour, because I have a couple of products which are more of a warmer toned colour deposit brunette, like the shampoo and conditioner. I am using them up and I am kind of having fun with a chocolate tone to my hair, and this one does promise to give chocolate tone to your hair. I will come up close and show you. My hair does still look a bit cool tone, but that's fine. I prefer my hair dark anyway. And you can see my roots, doesn't cover up the roots. It might do if you put it on dry hair. You can put it on dry hair, but I think they put it on wet. But if I just go put it on straight in my hair, I would definitely put it on dry, unless I was in the shower. The only time I put this on my hair wet, so if I'm in the shower. That goes for any colour conditioner, but I haven't tried it on dry hair yet. Might do. Well, I think I will actually, not might, I will, because when I do my roots in a couple of weeks time, this is going to go in my ends, mid-lengths and ends, on dry hair. So you can tell, like, the dark blonde roots they're going in a couple of weeks or a week and a half. But as you can tell, I think you can see a slight bit of chocolate tone. I don't even know. Yeah, you can a little bit. I seen this originally from Rebecca Short's glow up video, and it's like, oh, well, it has a new colour mask out and Chocolate Touch, and it did give her more of a chocolate tone to her hair. Her hair is similar tone to mine, like similar colour, should I say, not tone. Similar colour. She does have a little bit, well, she did have like her bleach at the front, but then she started dark again, so that's why it came out like more of a chocolate tone on parts of her hair. But that's why I decided that this one. Oh, I'm gonna try this out because I am using more warm toned hair colour products, like, well, not hair colour products, hair colour depositing, shampoo, conditioner and whatnot. So I thought I'd give it a go. I was gonna get the Josh Wood Colour Chestnut Gloss, but I just thought this one's more suitable to my hair. The chestnut, I would say you can use it with like the dark brown hair, but it's more suitable for like a base 6, a base 5, maybe a base 4, but not my kind of base 2 to 3 hair colour. So yeah, there's that. Whereas this one, I would say if you're anywhere between, even a base 6, you can use it if you're like base 6. Anywhere between a base 6 to like a base 2, it'll work on your hair. If you're my type of colour, like air naturally or dyed, this is dyed, I wish it was natural hair colour. It'll give you more of a sheen, like a tone of chocolate. It'll not give your hair that overall chocolate brown look. But if you're like a base 6 or base 5, it will, even the base 4 will be a bit more noticeable. But yeah, it's perfect. I would say if you're new to colour in your hair, you don't want to put a permanent in your hair, you want to see what you like with either a dark colour. Say for instance you're like a base 5, you want to see what you like with like a base 4 chocolate. I would say this would get you equivalent to like a base 4. Yeah, because I've seen pictures online, it does look like it would get you a base 4 colour, because the models who were using this had like base 4, maybe a 5 on their hair. So if you're like a base 6, I'm sorry I'm talking like hairdresser terms, but if you're like a dark blonde, light brown, and you want to see what you like with like a medium to dark brown hair, try this out and it'll give you that taste before you invest and commit to a permanent colour like a Garnier Olia Colour. And I'm sorry if I'm going off on a tangent and talking like hairdressing terms, but I am trained to be a hairdresser, so it's all in my head, so excuse that. And you're like, what is she talking about? Yeah, but these do condition your hair. When I put it in my hair, like the top of it, not so much the bottom, because this part has been bleached before it went red and went dark. This part has been like bleached, so it has, and you can tell the amount of breakage in my hair. Thanks, bleach. But it's not so much soft. Well, still is quite soft here, but not as much as here. This feels absolutely amazing. It has nourished my hair here, like it made my hair feel really lovely and soft. So if you have like uncoloured hair, this will make your hair feel like silk. Even if you have colour in your hair, like obviously this is all colour, and it still makes my hair feel like silk. I can't stop touching it. The smell of this, I'll try to open it and smell it. It did come sealed as well, if you're wondering. It has a beautiful smell. It's like a talcum, I would say. It's like a talcum powder. The like a kind of shampoo, sweet, slightly florally smell. It's beautiful in your hair. Like it makes your hair smell and obviously feel nice. Oh my goodness. When I have my hair, like when it was blow dried, I was smelling it even all day. This is a bad thing, I did put it in a bun when I went to do errands, like run messages or whatever you say, to do things. I did have my hair like damp in a bun, so don't do that because it ran out of time. So I was smelling it all day. I was like, oh my goodness, that smells gorgeous. So it does have a nice smell. You do get a decent amount. I would say I can get a good 3 uses out of this, like 3 or maybe 4 other uses out of this, full use. Maybe 3 because I've got quite thick and long hair. So if you have like shorter hair and your hair's finer, I would say you get a load of use out of this. And it's not one of them one use things, so it isn't like a rip off. So that 11 to 15 pounds will get you far, and especially if you just want to use this to refresh your colour in between colouring your hair, I would definitely say it's worth it. I will cut the clips of me like before and after, like me just talking about my experience and using it. Okay, so I've just did the workout there like not long ago, just a wee quick one, but I'm gonna just put in that Wella Colour Refresh. Like it's basically a giant permanent colour toner mask thing. It's in the shade chocolate touch. And I've got it here. It arrived in the post today, so I am gonna go get a wee shower, and I will just put this in after I've put my shampoo and all in. If you're wondering, I'm using 2 shampoos. The first one is this Aveeno Skin Relief shampoo. That's the first wash. So I like to use this because it helps with like keeping your scalp moisturised and stopping your scalp from getting dry, because I tend to get dry skin, and this stuff's brilliant if you're looking for a good shampoo for dry scalp and stuff. This one, definitely. And then the second shampoo, which is more of a colour shampoo, is this Charles Worthington Colorplex Enhancing Brunette Shampoo. Basically this one has like a colour depositing pigment in it, and it's brilliant for keeping like warm brunette colours. Technically my hair is like a really dark, well the colour put in, it's very dark, and it'll not show up completely warm, it'll come up like very bit of a tint. It'll come out with a bit of a tint of a warm colour, not like all over warm, but like my hair dark, so yeah. And I'm just gonna get the shower, do this hair routine thing. I'm not sure if I should put like a wee L'Oreal mask on the ends of my hair. I don't know, I think I'll just see what that one's like on its own. I've heard some really good reviews about it, keeping your colouring all nice and fresh, so yeah, I'm not expecting it to go really warm, like a really like a light chocolate. I don't really want it to either because I like to have more dark, but it'll give me more of a chocolate warm tinge to it. I am having fun with the warmer toned dark brown hairs until like I go for more of the cooler tones towards spring summertime, or like summertime basically. So I'm having a good go with this. And if you're wondering, the roots, I have some roots because my hair's coloured. The colour is due on 2 weeks time basically, so I haven't had my hair coloured like permanently in about 4 weeks, like roots, so I'll be doing that in 2 weeks time, and I'll use that again on mid-lengths and ends, and you'll see that video because I will be using the live Tempting Chocolate on the roots and then that one on the end. That's the way I got that colour, just to kind of match up with the chocolate tones, because I do like a really dark chocolate brown. And yeah, because normally like I do have the dark toners I have are like cool toned, and I'm gearing towards warmer tone in the next couple of months, and then after like around April May time we'll be going like more of the cooler blue black, like dark brown, like bittersweet chocolate, like that colour has more of a blue cool tone to it. It's like a very dark brown but with a bit of blue for it, so it looks almost like blue black but it's not, and that'll be more my summer dark colour I'll be using tomorrow. But I'm enjoying having like the warmer chocolate tones, but I'll come back once my hair and all's done. I will be planning this on the wet hair. I'll try to wring out as much of the moisture before I put it all over my hair, and I'll be sectioning it in the shower, section it in the shower as well, so just section it with my fingers, just do each layer, because I do have quite thick hair, like it's very thick, and you know I've got a lot of breakage in it, but it is quite thick hair, so I need to like just section it off to get a good even result in it, and hopefully it'll blend in them roots, but they're not too bad with the hairband in, but yeah, I can see them. But yeah, so take a good look at my hair. Obviously there's some warmth in it because I have been using the brunette, like the warm brunette shampoo and colour conditioners, so there's some warmth in it, but it is still very dark. Some nights it looks cool toned, some nights it looks warm toned, but it's more like neutral coming on to warm now, but there's some cool tones to it as well. Bit of a mixture of colours. But yeah, I love this kind of dark colour, so yeah, that's before, and I'll come back to show you after. Okay, so it's next day. I didn't dry my hair until like late at night because I had it in a bun just all day after I'd washed it and coloured it with the Wella colour mask and chocolate touch, and honestly it's not going to show up a massive difference, and I wouldn't really want to be any lighter, as I said it before, because my hair is quite dark, and yeah, I have tan, so I washed tan off my face, but I need to like get a shower and all, want to do another workout. But yeah, so I'm just showing you what my hair is like before I do this workout and get in the shower, and then I'll do a complete kind of final thoughts on the first impression. And if you want me to do a review on my favourite colour masks, colour products, I have done a hair care routine product video, but if you want me to do a video on specifically, it's hard to say that word, like colour masks, semi-permanent colours, colour conditioners, ways to keep the colour in your hair. If you have coloured hair, I will do that. But yeah, so I'm just going to show you like what this hairband in. It hasn't done much to the roots, maybe a tiny bit round the hairline, but not really much to the roots. You can still, maybe it has slightly blended them in, but not really. It's hard to really see in this lighting, but it hasn't really touched them that much, to be fair. But I knew it wasn't going to really do that because one, I had it applied it on like wet hair. Yes, did wring the water out of it, but still it was fairly wet, so it wasn't going to like make that much of an impact, especially on the roots. And two, semi-permanent colour doesn't really take the roots as well as like a permanent or quasi-permanent. That's why I do use like a permanent on the roots, because I find you can see it hasn't really taken the roots at all. but that's why I use a permanent every 6 weeks, sometimes 4 weeks, it just depends on the occasion. The roots just to kind of cover them blonde roots. But yeah, they look fairly blonde, like one and a half dark hair, but like they're like a dirty dark blonde. They're not nice. I don't really like that hair colour, but that's another thing. And yeah, I am due to get them done in about a week or two, like nearly 2 weeks, but I'll do them then. But yeah, I can see a slight bit of a chocolate tone, especially when it's like nighttime lighting, but daytime lighting still looks quite cool because my hair's close to black, if not near enough black. But a slight, it's hard to show you. I might be able to show you on like the ring light later on, I don't know. A slight bit, like you see some tones, especially when it's pure sunlight. I'm trying to get the best lighting for you to show you. Just have to take my word for it, but I think you can see. There, yeah. So it has give a slight bit more warmth, but obviously it doesn't like, it didn't transform my hair from being like a very dark, like a proper warm dark chocolate, because my hair is pretty much black. And just give me more of a sheen, like a chocolate tone, like a sheen, not like a proper new colour, because I didn't really want a new colour, just wanted more of a tone, like a warmer tone. So yeah, it is nice. I find it has made like the top of my hair, especially where it hasn't been bleached, because if you didn't know me, I have had my hair bleached in the past. Like last time I had it bleached before it went red and it went dark was June 2019, so near 2 years ago, so that's scary. But so at the bottom of my hair there's still like a load of bleach plum bleach, so my hair's have more damage at the bottom, especially here. These ends need to be cut off, definitely. But the top is fairly healthy for coloured hair, like it is quite healthy there, like the top part. And that's where my hair feels a lot more moisturised with the mask, but the ends are still a bit dry, but not as dry as what they normally are. But I am going to put some serum for my hair before I go out for my daily walk. And yeah, so far so good. And I'll see when the final thoughts and the final like look once I have makeup and all done, and once I'm starting to film a few videos tonight, because I didn't know I film like batch film every Saturday, so I like to kind of get that out of the way and then distribute them during the week or whenever I want to put videos up. But yeah, I'll just stop rambling and head on here. See you in about 2 seconds. So this product is for you if you have coloured hair. There's different shade ranges. If you have any kind of coloured hair and you want to top it up and not use permanent all the time, it's for you. Say for instance you colour your hair every 6 weeks, your roots, and you want to just touch it up every 3 weeks in between the colours, it's for you, definitely. You'll love this product, you'll absolutely love it. And if you have been struggling with a bit of damage in your hair and you want something to help condition it as you colour, like as you put the colour deposit mask on, this is going to be amazing for you, definitely. If you have like any sort of blonde, brown, like red, even crazy colours, they do have a couple of crazy colours too, toning ones and all, perfect for you. Like this is your mask, this is going to be amazing all rounder. And if you just haven't coloured your hair before, like say for instance you're a teenager or any age, you want to experiment with a different colour, even like a red if you have brown hair, like a light brown hair, like or like a dark, perfect for you, absolutely perfect for you. I will try to put a picture of all the different colours, but yeah, you'll absolutely love this. This is perfect for even like these times where you can't get your hair done professionally. Say for instance you don't like to permanently colour your hair yourself, but you want to touch it up and top it up and make your hair look more vibrant. This mask is for you. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope I didn't ramble on too much. I don't know why I say it all the time, but I do. And I'll see you again for the next one. Stay gorgeous. Bye.